y'all, and welcome back to another video by UmbrasDarkness. In today's video, you guys, we got three things that we're going to cover. But first off and foremost, sorry for no face scam. Just wasn't feeling it today. However, we will be doing a live on Saturday, and I'll have my face cam for that. The live doesn't really have a conversation or an idea behind it, but it's going to probably be the last time that I'm live before the event starts for everyone. So any last minute questions, any trying to understand some of the content I've put out in the video, depending on what time I start my live, we might listen in on the Discord conversation. Every Saturday they do like a Discord ask questionnaire thing, and we might listen in, and I might try to like give the answers that I would try to clarify the answers if they give it, or try to answer questions from chat if they feel like it's more comfortable to ask inside of the YouTube chat. So other than that, you guys, we're going to be covering today just a very brief overview on how you, or what you have now that everyone has their places selected, because areas unlocked today. Then we're also going to be covering the cheapest way to buy all of the eggs you need in order to hatch 600 Lost Island eggs. Sorry to my free-to-play or light spend community, but I know this is a conversation a lot of my viewers want me to have, so we will be covering that. And then the last thing we'll be doing is the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. Y'all, I am so blessed. I'm sorry I haven't done the 4,000 subscriber giveaway yet, but we will be drawing that name now. And then 4,500 subscriber giveaway code word will be dropped somewhere in this video. With that, you guys, let's get into it. So first off and foremost, this is from the professor in TOY. I don't remember the server, so sorry about that, professor. But he stitched together a bunch of screenshots, and then he went through, he recorded every level, he recorded the style, so there's color coding. He is working on figuring out where all the leaves are, so there will be another more up-to-date version of this. The work he's doing here is impressive. It should give an easier way to plan out things, an easier way to be strategic about things. So it's pretty intense, pretty insane. Huge shout out to him for doing it. There are three things you should be thinking about when looking at this map or looking at whatever you want to look at. First, if you're an aggressive alliance, the first thing you should be looking at is, how am I going to move from whatever tunnel you choose to attack from to the next area's wonder, right? So you want to be as efficient and quickly as possible when placing towers, right? That tip to tip we talked about yesterday. Then defensively, how can I defensively place things in order to ensure people can't hit my wonder, right? The number one thing you want to keep is the wonder, and that's the overlap of 4 that we talked about yesterday. And then the last thing that you want to talk about or think about is, how can I efficiently go from point A to point B in order to hit point C, D, E, F, G along the way, right? And that conversation was also held yesterday during my live stream. So there's, you know, you don't just want to go from here to here to here to here to here. That's inefficient. Maybe you want to go from here to here and then branch off up, branch off up, branch down, right? So just a little bit of math, a little bit of explaining, right? You just want to try and be a little bit more efficient here. I really think that this game's going to come down, or this event's going to come down to 2 things. It's going to come down to resources, because the resources can be brutal. And then it's going to come down to clay management for where you place towers, how you place towers. Because if people destroy your towers after they're fully built, you get no clay back. And even if you deconstruct your towers after they're fully built, you get no clay back. So clay can become a pinching point. However, if you're in like a full map group, it will not become a pinching point, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. That about covers what I wanted to talk about for areas. Just like, you guys should start thinking about what you're going to be doing, trying to work the juices inside of everyone's brains, mine just as much as yours, about the next steps following up to starting the event come next build day reset. All right, y'all, so the next part that we'll be talking about, you guys, is going to be the hatching, how to get the eggs, everything like that. So we're going to start off with the free to play community, how many eggs you get to hatch. This is a recap of another video we've done. Then my light spenders, what packs I personally would buy, and how many eggs that gets you. And then for my full pay to win players that are going for 600 eggs, what packs I would buy, the cheapest way to get there over the course of the 6.5 weeks. So first and foremost, for my free to play community, you have 45 days of SVS, assuming you have zone development maxed out, so that way you have double rewards. You have 45 Lost Island eggs from SVS. Then you have 42 from free hatch, because you start it after you unlock that milestone. Then you have 18 from force, 3 per force, 6 weeks of force, so a total of 18. And then you have an additional 9 from personal rewards for a total of 114. So let's break that down real quick, how we get all of those. So your free hatches, you get 1 per day, just like any other event. And that will add up to a total of 42, as it doesn't unlock for the first 3 days because it's hidden behind 2 milestones. This one's 1 day, this one's 2 days. Then you, inside of season achievements, if we look at it, 9 of the personal achievements give a personal honor reached or whatever, give a Lost Island egg. So that's where those 9 come from. SVS chest number 3 gives 1 selective eggs chest, and then you get 2 if you have double rewards. That gives you 50 Lost Island egg fragments. It takes 100 Lost Island egg fragments in order to create an egg. So that's 45 a week, or 45 for the event. And inside of Force of Tides, you have 3. There is 1 at level 12 and 2 at level 18. They did not change the eggs like I thought they would for building day and stuff like that, where there's a tertiary egg. So it's just 3 inside of Force. So that's it for my free to play community. For my light spender community, there is only 1 pack I would recommend buying. It's $10 a week. It seems super great value. You get enhancement resin, you get Lost Island fruit, and you get some kiwi, but more importantly, you get 7 eggs. You can start buying this right away. It unlocks day 1. You don't have to wait for the hatching event to unlock. However, the event is only 6.5 weeks. It is 6 weeks and an additional 3 days. So the 7th week, the start of the 7th week, it would not make sense to buy this pack. So we're only going to count it as 6 weeks. So 6 times 7 is 42. So 114 plus 42 equals 156. What this means for my light spend community, which is the majority of my viewers, is that you are going to get 5 guaranteed chances to pull a season special ant. Now, this pool is diluted in a 2-to-1 ratio of old special ants versus season special ants. So for every orange ant you hatch, you are 2 times more likely to pull one of the original special ants than you are one of the season special ants. Then, because you reach over 100, you have a pity hatch at 100 hatches, and it only works at 100. It's not every 100. It's just at the 100. You get a pity hatch right here, and that gives you a random season special ant. So that's 6 chances at a season special ant. Inside of the season milestones, you get a guaranteed Crimson Fragor. That is 7 chances at a season special ant. And then season rewards, let's say you do nothing this entire event, you still get 5 eggs with a guarantee that somewhere inside of the first 5, you'll get a season special ant. So that is 8 chances at a season special ant, with 3 of those 8 being a guarantee of a season special ant for my light spending community. All right, now for my full pay to win players, the type of person I wish I could be is 600 is the max hatching that you get. You can refer to my live where I showed hatching the day it unlocked, Or you can look at this. I haven't hatched 30 eggs yet, right? You get a pity every 30 eggs, just like regular. So I've hatched 26 and I'm at 574. So that equals 600. Anyways, 600 minus the 156 we just calculated out means 444. You have 6 weeks to do this in, based off of the fact that it's not unlocked for the first 3 days. And that's 74 orange eggs that we have to calculate. If we look at the pack shop, there is a $5 pack you can purchase 3 times a week, a $10 pack that you can purchase 3 times a week, a $20 pack you can purchase 3 times a week, and a $100 pack you can purchase 2 times a week. Now, there is this available to purchase totally in season 20. I don't understand where that comes from, because these timers are a week long each. The first one is 6 days, technically, but the second one and each farther one would be a week, to the best of my knowledge. The first one is only 6 days because they don't want it to be available to purchase after the Lost Island event ends, as any Lost Island egg you hold onto will be transformed into a tertiary egg. So obviously they don't want to be selling this after the Lost Island event ends. So 74 is the number we're adding to. The cheaper packs are obviously going to be their best bang for buck to add up to that. So 3 orange eggs that you can purchase 3 times a week is a total of 9. Then 5 orange eggs that you can purchase a total of 3 times a week is 15. And then 7 orange eggs you can purchase a total of 3 times a week is 21. That leaves us at 45. If we look at the $100 pack, it's 30. Again, our goal is 74. So we're going to go ahead and just add one $30 or 130 Lost Island egg pack, and it'll equal 75. Now, this does mean that you're overshooting by 1, which means the last week you'll be able to cut down your spending slightly. However, let's show it assuming that you do have a little bit of buffer in case you miss some of the free-to-play eggs. So we're going to keep it based off of 75 per week. That is one $100 pack, 3 $20 packs for a total of 60, 3 $10 packs for a total of 30, and 3 $15 pack, three $5 packs for a total of 15. That's $205. You add in the $10 a week pack that gives you 1 per day that we had calculated for our light spenders, and that's $215 a week. You multiply that by the 6 weeks that you're going to be buying this, it's 1,290. Again, this is like worst case scenario, assuming you don't get any hornet eggs. So they did an event where every hornet you hit, the first 20 hornets that you hit a day, gave you a chest, and from there you had a chance, a small chance, but a chance to grab a Lost Island egg. It lasted for 2 days. So that's a place that I got 2 additional Lost Island eggs as a free-to-play player. And then there are also a chance that there's a Lost Island exclusive sale that sells eggs for cheap. I can't know those things. I am not a developer, a game moderator. I'm not affiliated with the game in any way, shape, or form. This is just me calculating it with the best of my knowledge possible, taking out the random chances from a hornet. So, worst case scenario, assuming that you are an active free-to-play player and you get all of your points, your worst case purchase is $1,290. That price could easily go down. Like we talked about, you're overshooting it because it's 74 per week and you're buying 75. So the last week will be slightly cheaper. And events like the Hornet or like a season Lost Island season sale could happen. But I know that a lot of people are trying to budget this, so I wanted to try and get the information out. It is $215 a week for a total of $1,290 over the course of 6 weeks. Hopefully this helps someone. And because of this conversation, we're going to do the code word of hatching Hatching will be the code word for today's 4,500 subscriber giveaway. We're actually at 4,700 subscribers because y'all crazy and love me way too much. Thank you guys for all the love and support. It truly does mean the world to me. I never thought when I started this I'd get to this place. Anyways, y'all, let's get on to the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. All right, you guys, you know how we do it when we do it over here. We're going to go ahead and right click, copy, make this as clear as possible. Right click, paste, filter duplicate users, only one chance to enter, include replied comments, don't care where you say it, and then filter comments based on a specific text. We did not put it inside of the YouTube description this time. As we're growing with the base, we're trying to make it so that we guys are watching the videos for the giveaway. But we can go ahead and copy one that's inside of the chat and right click, paste it here. Lost Island, right? Get YouTube comments. 84 unique comments, you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support there. That's insane. We're going to go ahead and click start. And Alaz, ooh, probably butchered that. I'm sorry. Alaz, congratulations, Lost Island. The $20 Google Play gift card is yours. Please contact me on Discord or Line, whichever one is preferable for you. Remember, you must have been a subscriber before your name was drawn. Same with the 4,500 for hatching. You must have been a subscriber before your name was drawn in order to ensure that you get this giveaway. Yeah. All right, you guys, you know how we end it here. Thank you guys so much to my Patreon. Huge shout out to Batman from Seoul on 477 for joining the Patreon family. Really means a lot. Again, if you guys have any recommendations for community names, drop them in the comments, drop them in my Discord. It'd be in the world to me if we can figure out this name so that way I can try and call you guys as like an individual specialized group. Anyways, y'all, you can catch me in the YouTube comments. You can find me on the Discord. I'm the most active person there. Or worst case scenario, you can find me on server 260 or server 7. Until next time, y'all, stay humble, stay happy, stay hungry. Bye, y'all.